So this is our second fireside chat, and tonight the topic is um, being the spirit tip. And what I mean by that is that each of us has the capability of opening a path. And it might be sort of scary to realize that we have that capability because it might feel like we're having to face a lot that is unknown. And facing the unknown may be something which, when I do it, I get scared. So being the spirit tip, opening a path, may feel scary because it implies facing the unknown. And I understand fear. I have it myself. But being the spirit tip, opening the path, is also a creative act. And fear may accompany creativity. And I kind of ask myself, why? Why is there fear? Why does fear arise when I'm exercising creativity? What's scary about exercising creativity? The fear of failure? When I'm exercising creativity, which could also be, you could just say that's creating, when I'm creating, what would failure even look like in my creating? Well, if I created harm, if I created destruction, if I created pain and suffering, then maybe you could say, I failed. So my fear is around creating pain and suffering? Okay. And why might I create pain and suffering? Why am I afraid that I might do that? How do I somehow how have I come to the conclusion that I'm even capable of creating pain and suffering? Like, was I taught that? Was I taught that I have to be afraid of being creative because I might create pain and suffering? There seems to be some sort of like a fundamental self-doubt built into that whole situation, that whole attitude situation. I mean, I would say there's so much shame built into that whole thing. It's like a metastasized hemorrhage of self-doubt that's just clouding everything. So creating means taking responsibility for what I'm creating. It means recognizing that I'm immensely powerful. And it means exercising discernment as to what it is that I'm going to create. Like, I don't know who I'm talking to here, but it's like, get over the fear. Get over the fear of creating. Create. Now, if you do create pain and suffering, then my suggestion would be try to get to the root of that. Why are you doing that? How does it somehow, how do you think that it serves you to be doing that? Do we create pain and suffering on purpose? Do people want to create pain and suffering? If so, why? You know? Anyways, I guess I'm exploring all the fear that could be associated with being the spirit tip and opening the path. Could be as simple as being afraid that people are going to judge you badly. I'm just telling you, all this stuff, you can go down every single fear, and it's just like, it's just an illusion. Just create, man. Create. How do you know what you should create? It's not hard to figure it out. What do you want to create? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel happy? Do it. Now, okay, back to the same question. Does creating pain and suffering make you feel happy? I mean, if so, why? It sounds to me like maybe there's some punishment going on. Maybe because I feel like I've been caused pain and suffering. So somehow causing that to others makes me feel satisfied. That's also just, if you go down any one of these paths, you see that it kind of just leads to like some, it doesn't lead anywhere. It all comes back to just be creative, love your heart, let your heart burst with love. The more that you just let your heart do that, the more love spills out over everything. And it's just like a resourcing that everybody gets. And one person pumping love out gets the juice flowing in others, and we just beat like one big heart, you know? It's like the vibration of one heart cell activates the whole heart. So that's, I think, what's happening right now in humanity. And maybe we have like a cancer or something, heart cancer, heart disease. I think that there's enough living tissue left in the human heart as a whole that we're gonna be okay. And we're gonna heal all the sort of necrotic tissue that's in our heart, in our collective heart. Why do I think that? How do I know that? I just do. Because what I see is the more that I do that, I pump out that love energy, the more utterly miraculous life becomes. Just try it. Try it. I just recommend that you try it. Just try it and see what happens. Try pumping love. Maybe you're afraid at first. Something bad is going to happen. You're going to be hurt. Okay. I guarantee you, you pump out a little love, despite that fear, things are going to get better. It's just the way it works. It's like, it's not hard, okay? It's like rolling a stone down a hill. Push it a little bit and it starts to roll faster. Push it, and then it's easier to push it, and then it goes faster and faster, and it's just like beautiful. It's like what Martin Luther King said about the waters running down like mighty waters. It's Everything is leading to that. Everything is leading to the great ocean where all the love collects, you know. And that's ultimately where all the love came from in the first place. It's like a life cycle of love, or a water cycle of love. Love evaporates off from this great ocean, falls down into tiny streams, trickles out of the earth, flows, gathers more love unto itself until it empties out once again into the huge ocean. It's just a big cycle, a big circle. Love and circles, and being the spear tip and opening the path. It's a very, if you think, it's a very male-female integrated type of thing. Spear tip, entering, opening the path, at least with humans, with sex. Think about that. Creation is like that. It's male meeting female. It's sperm and ejaculation. It's fertilization. It's covetousness in the sense of wanting to hoard and busting open from the pain of holding on. Too much. Too many riches will rip you apart until it all is given back. It's inevitable. Whatever path you go down, it's going to take you to the same place. Ultimately, there's no avoiding this. So, wander down the paths of confusion and despair and Holocaust. And at the iron door that you find at the end of that deep and long corridor, you're going to find the thing that you're most afraid of. And when you do, you're not going to have any choice but to love it.